Universal Dev 3.
Hey, yo.
Universal Dev 3, Universal Dev 3. Alright, bet. So today, this video gonna be about forgiveness and how basically like it's powerful and how it's really for you in a way. Like it's not for no, I mean, of course it can be for somebody else, but in all actuality it's for you. And cause this your world. So if you can't forgive nobody, you shouldn't expect nobody to forgive you. But all right, so I told you I've been writing notes, you feel me? Because it'd be better so I could be more, instead of just trying to remember everything in my mind, just putting it down on paper. But forgiveness is powerful and probably never ending. When I say that, I know some people probably think of like the Bible and stuff like that, and how they say Jesus, his love and his forgiveness is well, I believe we Jesus though, in a way, to be honest, like, or however you want to say it. I'm not saying we don't have a higher power, but I don't believe in it the same way y'all believe in it. I believe in it like my higher power is just myself on a higher level or on a higher dimension, however you want to say it. So I think we modern day Jesuses, we can connect to the spiritual and things like that. I do believe that. But I said forgiveness is powerful and probably never ending. And the reason I'm saying that is because when you got that power about yourself where you can forgive anybody for any situation, then that means nothing can block you or hold you back, if you get what I'm saying. Like, no matter how bad it is. I feel when you work on your heart and just yourself, it's inevitable. We have all wronged someone, whether physical or even mentally, just judging them. So basically, like, if you done had a wrong thought about somebody or just judged them in your mind or thought about somebody a certain way, then I feel like you should forgive yourself for that. And if I know people have had wrong thoughts about me or prejudgments about me, and I forgive them for that, as you should do as well, because it ain't gonna do nothing but make you more powerful. Let me catch where I was at. I said, yeah, whether physically or even mentally, just judging them. How can you grow without forgiving? Honestly, you can't. And it's a process, but we must forgive ourselves for things we did to others as well as what they did to us, or things we did to ourselves. So basically, like, talking to yourself the wrong way, because I know people talk to themselves, even if it's unconsciously, like, you just like, damn, why I do that? Or you judging yourself hard, but you got to forgive yourself for everything that you did to other people, what they did to you, and what you did to yourself. It's only right. You know what I mean? Even if you don't go and talk to the person or physically give them a forgiveness or verbally give them a forgiveness or nothing like that, forgive them from a spot in you. Like, don't let it keep home resentment in you. Don't let it keep making you feel a certain type of way about somebody, or treating other people who you meet and later on in your life a certain type of way, because it's just not right. Let me see, what else did I say? Or we ain't even, I don't do the right and wrong thing, but it's not beneficial for your world. That's what we gonna say. Let me see. Things we did to others as well as what we do to ourselves, and this is really, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna probably retrack where I was at. For the things we did to others as well as what they did to us, and things we did to ourselves. And this is a really big part of accountability in your own world or your own life, however you want to say it. No one is perfect and shouldn't pretend to be. So, like, even if you feel like you did the most, here, I'm gonna probably just read over it. I'm gonna just read everything I said, so because I don't want to skip ahead and then repeat the stuff. I know starting to forgive can be very weird and uncomfortable. Well, I'm gonna just say it. I'm gonna explain it, because like, forgiving people, I know you like forget, like, why would I forgive somebody that wronged me and I just return the favor to them or just wrong them back? Well, I mean, like, that don't make it okay, like, for you to just okay, don't get me wrong, I get what you're saying. However, depending on how you live your life, I'm speaking from my own experience and how I feel about it, and things that I experienced behind it. Like, just because somebody wronged you don't mean you should wrong them back. Not saying that you shouldn't or you should. I'm just saying, because sometimes you have to get, you know what I mean? You gotta not get even, but you just gotta get rowdy to, not make your point or nothing like that, but to protect yourself in some instances. But yeah, and then that's how I feel about that. And even I know it could be weird because you like, why am I forgiving this person when they wronged me? And then I just returned it to them. Well, I mean, you wouldn't want nobody, like, it's certain people that you didn't mean to wrong, and that goes hand in hand. And even though it wasn't your intention, I feel like you should forgive all, no matter what. Like, that's just what it is. Like, I ain't saying turn the other cheek and let a motherfucker just whoop on you or nothing like that. I'm just saying, that's just what I'm saying, basically. And then I said, I do hope you push for it, because it will only make you better and even stronger. Because, like, you harping on something that's really, if you supposed to be this God body or this God incarnate, or even you supposed to be some Jesus follower, however you want to say it, how are you even embodying those standards and things like that if you're not forgiving somebody? Like, it don't even make sense. Like, to me, it just don't make sense. Like, if you're not practicing this, then you being blocked in some way from being something bigger. Like, of course, I feel like in some ways you can use things to make you grow, but I don't feel like it's always like necessary. Like, forget that person and go on about your life, like, because you building off of resentment. And don't get me wrong, it can sometimes be helpful or something like that to build off of it and release it, but I wouldn't build my whole life off of something somebody did to me that was wrong or right or nothing like that. And let me see what else I'll say. And I said, what else did I say? I said, I do know it for blocking you and blocking who you actually are, because you really not being who you are if you letting something make you act out of character instead of just being who you are, no matter what is being done to you. But let me see. And then, like, who are you really to hold things against anybody anyway? Like who are you? Like, you know what I mean? Like, nobody perfect. You not everybody really equal in my eyes. Don't get me wrong, people do things that might deem them as unequal, but everybody is really equal, to be honest. Like, yeah. So who are you to, you not this over pure person, or you just ain't somebody who ain't never did wrong to, and we not on the wrong and right thing, but we just saying, like, I know you didn't did wrong in your own eyes, basically, like something you deem in your own body or your own soul or your own subconscious mind as wrong. I know you done did something like that. So it's like, who are you to basically be going after this person or just judging them harshly or judging them at all because something they did, instead of just forgiving them and going about your life, or forgiving them and reconciling with them, however you want to put it. Who are you to be doing that? So yes, release those things people did to you that you consider so wrong. No matter how pure you think you are or righteous you think you are, it will only benefit your world in doing so, and wish them the best. The same you will, and I'm saying that because you will want somebody to do that to you. Like, if you wrong them, you will want them to forgive you and wish you the best. Like, so you should do the same. And I think this would just make people's worlds better. Like, don't get me wrong, everybody got how they feel about the world and how the world should go and things like that. So I ain't gonna say that. I'm just saying from my perspective, that will only make the world better and make it easier to go around and things like that. And then I put another side note on here. I said, even with that, in this world, everybody was introduced to love in different ways. Some people introduced to love in traumatic ways. Like, even when you look on like the people who came up before us and things like that, they were introduced to love in like more harsh ways, and like this is how you, this like tough love and things like that. And I agree, like sometimes tough love is needed. But let me finish with reading this statement. We was all introduced to love in different ways in this world, so it will come off different, but it's all love, literally. So that I hope that shift your perspective. And when I'm saying like, I said I hope that shifts your view and your perspective on forgiveness. And when I'm saying that, I mean like basically that forgiveness is not weak. It's actually for the strong, if you want to be honest. And when I say it's all love, literally, even the lowest degree of love, which would be probably hate, is still love. So when somebody hating you, it's still love at the end of the day. I know it sound like off or something like that, but it's the truth. And more, and then I wish I would have put that, dang, I ain't got my other phone in here. I would have read the notes off to you about basically how in the Kabbalion, it basically tells you how love and hate is the same degree. I mean, it's just different degrees of the same thing, basically. And it'll be the same with another person that you meet. Like, they're just they're the same as you, just at a different degree, if you get what I'm saying. Like, at a different point in their life or something like that, or on a different polarity, or however you want to say. But yeah, that's really all I got for this video. Forgiveness is powerful. Universal Dev 3, man. Love.